So today, we're going to be using one of you guys' decks, the Majestic Challenge, to see how well can I do. This time we're going to be using the Banshee Yeti, Werewolf, and the Warlord. Now we got the Banshee Yeti combo, just speed up the Yeti, and the Yeti is going to be incredibly strong if we're actually able to activate this ability. The Werewolf, you guys know how powerful she is, tankiest hero in the game, plus a lot of damage whenever she has her ability activated, and the Warlord to buff up any random hero to just deal that massive damage. We can definitely go far with this, but let's see how far we actually go. My name is Tumike, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Alrighty, shout out to the person down here for recommending me to try out this deck. Thunderpaws, no Ragnar, that's pretty interesting, weird to see. But he also is using Werewolf. Okay, so Griffin is going to start hitting the Werewolf and the Yeti twice. Okay, that actually activates the Werewolf's ability, which is good, obviously. Let's see if we can take advantage of it, because we might not. Just push the Rocketeer towards the Werewolf. We missed. I was trying my best to hit the Werewolf. At least we gave the Yeti a speed buff, so that's something, you know, that we don't need to worry about anymore. Going to hit the Werewolf towards the Griffin. That's actually a decent amount of damage. We're going to try to just double hit the Thunderpaws here. This will hit the Werewolf, which it will activate her ability. It did not activate her ability. We missed, and we actually took out the Thunderpaws in one hit. And we did so much damage to the Rocketeer. I think that was the best case scenario, not hitting the Werewolf just yet. Hits the the Werewolf. So, he did buff up the Rocketeer quite a few times, which is unfortunate. Not sure if we can actually hit the Rocketeer here. Yes, we do. Plus the Werewolf. The Werewolf also gets burnt. Let's freaking go, ladies and gentlemen. The Rocketeer only has 21 health, and he does go after the Griffin, so we should take out the Rocketeer now. There it is. Yep. We need to take out the Rocketeer. The Rocketeer has 5 rockets. He has the max rockets. We don't want that to, you know, of course, attack me. So we have to take him out. Even though I want to hit the Griffin first, I think it's for the best to just take out the Rocketeer first. Oh my goodness. I have no idea what happened. All I know is that we just got a double kill, and the Werewolf just almost died. We almost got a triple kill from that play. He knows that he's not going to win here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's freaking go. What an amazing start to the run right there. We just demolished this person with ease. Let's continue on. Second match here. Let's see if we do better this time around, or not better. You know, we're doing awesome. We have an amazing start right there. Banshee gets the buff. Not much I can do about that. So we can also hit the. I guess we'll hit the Monkey King. Yeah, there really isn't much I can do there, man. Just hit the Monkey King. 95 damage is pretty good. Plus we actually just buffed up the Yeti, which is awesome, because, you know, Yeti speed buff. Of course, he's dangerous. He is going to buff up the Monkey King and hits the Banshee and the Yeti. Well played. Alright, so the Monkey King is buffed, which is unfortunate. Yeti gets the buff. Not much I can do about that. The best thing to do is just get some damage here. There really isn't much I can do. The Yeti actually hits the Enchantress buffed. So that was actually pretty good damage right there. Slime goes next. He is going to slow down somebody right now. He is going to slow down the Warlord and the Banshee. Banshee gets a double hit as well, which is unfortunate. Lots of damage. Alright. Yeti gets the buff. Not sure if we can push the Monkey King towards the Yeti, even though I really want to. Yes, we do. The Monkey King actually died, barely. We almost missed, but we actually got the damage that we needed right there to take him out. So no more Fire Clouds for this person, which is good for me. He might actually take out my... Yeah, he just took out the Banshee like it was nothing. Great. Great. Sadly, nobody else is sped buffed. Werewolf gets the buff. Not much I can do about that. Let's just do this, I guess. Ability going active. Sadly, we're not able to do that much damage. At least the slime is taking damage from the goop there, so... He's just going for straight damage here, I'm assuming. There really isn't much I can do other than straight damage. He could buff up the Jawsome if he wants to with the Enchantress, but will that be the correct play? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Alright. Werewolf gets the buff. We can actually take out the Enchantress right here. Hit the slime. That's great, because we don't want the Jawsome buffed. So that's why we took out the Enchantress. It is a 3v2. My Werewolf is my saving grace, because she is at full health and can deal insane damage. He just took out both heroes right there. That's unfortunate. Alright, so I think it's for the best. to take out the slime, obviously. He is speed buffed, or sorry, attack buffed. Does decent damage. We did not get a triple hit, but hey, a decent double hit right there regardless. He's going after, of course, the werewolf is the only hero that's left alive. We can take out the slime right now. I don't think we can hit the Jawsome. We could try. There we do. We did. All right, so we took out the slime. We're not speed nerfed. We should be able to handle the Jawsome just fine because we deal lots of damage whenever we're active. And we are very, very tanky. And of course, the slime or the Jawsome doesn't deal that much damage. Plus, he's only doing like 50 damage per hit, and he is struggling and getting a multi-hit on me, which is good. So let's just do this right there. Nice little double hit. Oh, triple hit. Triple hit. Let's go. And the goop was going to be even more damage right there with a nice little overkill right there. And we just got another good win right there, ladies and gentlemen. Very happy about that. Let's continue on. All right. Third match here. Ooh, Mummy and... Oh, sorry about the notification I just received. All right, so Mummy and Mummy Naga combo. That's what I'm trying to say. Mummy Naga combo. We can use the Yeti's ability right there. Sadly, we don't hit using the Yeti's ability damage. We missed, but we still did decent damage to the assassin. We sped up the werewolf, which it could be a bad thing since we are facing the Naga. But let's see what he is going to do with the Naga. He is going to just enchant. Did not use the Naga's ability on the werewolf. He just gave my heroes, not being able to heal up, which we're not healing up. So hit the Naga towards the fire. That's actually death for the Naga. And we just did a lot of damage to the Mummy. This person, I don't think he is winning. We took out his Naga, which is a very good counter to my deck since we are using the Banshee. We just took out the Naga basically in the second turn, so I don't see him winning here. He can still use the assassin for damage, but he does need to play very, very, very well. But it seems like he has surrendered, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think he's gonna come back from this one. Yep, it seems like he is not coming back from this one, ladies and gentlemen. So just go after the Enchantress just in case if he does come back. And there you go, we just took out the Enchantress, so that way he doesn't give attack buffs to anyone if he does come back. Because I'm assuming that he will not come back. So I think this is a victory regardless. Yeah, seems like he just gave up after losing the Naga. I don't blame him. That was a bad loss. Losing the Naga was definitely crucial, and he did not want to play after that, but I could have preferred if he would just surrendered. So we have to waste our time here trying to just let the clock run out so that way we can win here. Alright, so, we have to wait for this person to just waste another 10 and then we'll win by surrender, basically. So, and there it is. Yep, there it is. So, we're going to win no matter what happens. As long as I play, of course. Let's just do that, and we just won. Let's freaking go, ladies and gentlemen. Even the Mummy just died. It would have been the assassin left alive. He wasn't gonna be able to use his ability, so perfect start for me. We have an amazing start right now. We got 3 wins in a row. Very happy so far. Let's continue on. All right, fourth match here against a heal deck with the Assassin. The Assassin is actually a pretty interesting choice. I guess he just was looking for some sort of damage dealer. The Assassin could be pretty good. Plus, low health, so the heals will help him right there. We need to get the Assassin out of there. We need to get him out of there. So let's just push the Yeti towards the Assassin. That's death. That was death. Holy guacamole. So his damage dealer just died. That doesn't mean that he's going to lose. He can still win here if he places correctly. If he places correctly. And of course if I mess up. If I use the Yeti's ability right here with a double hit, will the Yeti hit the priest? Let's find out. The answer is no way the Yeti just went around the priest. No freaking way. But we actually almost took out the Gargoyle, but he is going to heal up right there, the Gargoyle, plus a little bit more health. So well played on that. If the Werewolf would have gotten the buff, we would actually take out the Gargoyle in one hit, which would have been pretty good, but we're going to do this. And the Gargoyle is still alive with 10 health. The Gargoyle is about to die. He is going to heal up the Gargoyle a little bit. With the Priest and, of course, the Dancing Dragon's ability. But we should win here, or not win. Take out the Gargoyle and hit the Dancing Dragon a little bit right there. There we go. All right, good. Took out the gargoyle. Dancing dragon took actually quite a bit of damage right there. I don't see him winning here, especially if we take out the dancing dragon, or even the priest. We can take out either or heroes, and he won't be able to use this ability. And he just took out the warlord, so I won't be able to get buffed. Regardless, we should win. Can we double hit the priest and then with the dancing dragon? There we go. Decent damage to both of them. Speeding up the werewolf is awesome. He is going to just heal up the priest and then heal up the dancing dragon, just continuously staying alive, even though it's kind of unnecessary at this point. Just take the loss, I would assume. Let's see if we can hit it towards the banshee and the werewolf, so that way we can take out the dancing dragon right there. Actually, the banshee was actually more than enough to take out the dancing dragon right there. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be yet again another win. And so far, so good. Our run is flawless. I may have jinxed myself. Who knows? We'll find out if we can continue on winning here. So let's continue on. All right. 4 wins, 0 losses. Enchantress Jocelyn combo with the Warlord. Let's see if we can win here. Warlord gets the buff. Not to worry about that. He can still buff up the Jocelyn, though, to deal more damage. He's actually going to use the Fire Cloud and deal damage to the werewolf and the Jocelyn instead of going for the, for the buff, which, I mean, could be good, honestly. Who knows? All right. Banshee gets the buff. We should probably go after his Enchantress, I guess. Try to get a double hit. Potentially push it towards the Yeti, which we do, but it was not enough to take out the Enchantress, dude. So close in taking her out. Warlord gets the buff. He is buffing up the correct heroes. Yeah, he just took out the werewolf. He is buffing up the correct heroes. And of course, somehow the Warlord was in range to deal damage to the, or for the Jocelyn to deal damage to the Warlord. Okay. I mean, not much I can do there since, the Warlord got the buff, but there really isn't much I can do here. Let's see if we can somehow make the Yeti use the ability and go crazy. Yes, we did. Onto the Monkey King right there. We did that. All right, so Enchantress died before he was able to buff up any hero. Monkey King gets a buff. This person is getting very lucky in the heroes that he is buffing. Like, this person is getting super lucky. I mean, the Jocelyn did not get buffed in the first turn, but he used the Fire Clouds to deal damage, and he just took out my Warlord. Yeah, this is probably my first loss. I don't think we're winning here. Like, we would need a miracle play here. Double hit the Jocelyn, potentially hit the Warlord. No, not a double hit. All right, Jocelyn goes next. I mean, he is right there to deal damage to both of them, especially the Yeti. He should take out the Yeti before... He's going to do a wall bounce, which is weird, but okay. He might actually miss... Never mind, he got the Yeti. And yeah, I mean, we're not winning here. We're definitely not winning here. Unfortunate loss, but yeah, we just got demolished. Unfortunately, like I said, this person got very lucky with the Warlord, buffing up the correct heroes. That cost him the game. So, unfortunate loss. Monkey King gets the buff, but this is probably the first time that he buffed up the wrong hero. But he still actually deal damage using the steams from the arena objects. Well played. Yeah, we're going to lose here. Unfortunately. I mean, we only have 8 health, so yeah. Not much I can do there. Unfortunate loss. I mean, after 4 wins, that is going to be our first loss. Jocelyn gets the buff as well, which is unfortunate. So, yeah, GG's right there. So, 4 wins, 1 loss. So far, so good. Hopefully, I'm not cursed and then lose 3 in a row. That will be our first loss. Hopefully, we can win either the next one. Because if we don't win the next one, then I am probably cursed for this run. But let's continue on. Alright, that was our first loss in the last one. But hopefully, we can win here against... Interesting. This is actually very interesting. I mean, I would like to take out his Frost Fox first, but then the Werewolf is dangerous as well. Something to think about. We'll try to double hit the Frost Fox here. Nice little double hit the Frost Fox, but we did activate the Werewolf's ability, which was unfortunate. I did not mean to do that. But let's see. He is just spamming the emotes and, the emojis behind my camera. Not sure why, but yeah. Probably recognizes me. Probably is just trying to troll me. Who knows? He's going to use the Werewolf to damage the Yeti right there. Nice little double hit. Hits my Werewolf. That actually will activate her ability, which is actually very good. But at the same time, there really isn't much I can do here. Can we use the Yeti's ability to deal damage here? Frostfox gets the hit. Will the werewolf touch the goop? No. The Frostfox is almost dead, which is good because, of course, I want the Frostfox to just continuously heal up whenever he enchants everyone. So he's still not, enchanting any one of my heroes with the nerf, which is good. Um, Yeti is doing 116 damage. That will take out the Frostfox. So let's just hit the blacksmith like this. This should take out the Frostfox. We missed. We just hit the blacksmith. We completely whiffed the dude. Whoops. Not exactly what I wanted to do. Not exactly what I wanted to do. He is going to nerf the werewolf right there, unfortunately, but she still does decent damage even though she is nerfed. And the Yeti. That's unfortunate. I don't, yeah, we cannot even take out the Frostfox just yet, unless the blacksmith kind of pushes the Frostfox towards the Banshee again. Let's see. No, we missed. At least we buffed up the Yeti here, and he's going to try to heal up the Frostfox. I think. Will he? He might try to heal up the Frostfox here. Now he's focusing on the Warlord. He could still heal. Yep, he heals up the Frostfox just a smidge, but thankfully nothing too crazy. But he did take out the Yeti right there. Unfortunately. Werewolf gets the buff. We got huge damage going on right here. Hit the werewolf. Oh, wow. Okay, we got lucky. I thought we missed. We actually played that incredibly well. He did not buff up any hero with the defensive buff. So, hopefully we can win here, even though it is going to be extremely close, especially if he takes out the warlord right now. Note, the werewolf is still alive. Okay. Werewolf gets the buff, which is actually huge. Push the werewolf to the corner. There we go. I mean the warlord's only doing like 13 damage, which is unfortunate, but I mean we still did decent damage using my werewolf. He's going to take out my werewolf. The warlord he misses the werewolf. Ooh, he missed the werewolf. Okay. Werewolf gets the buff. Not much I can do there. Can we take out this werewolf, please? We might actually miss taking out the werewolf here. No, we got it. We actually got it, and only the shaman is left alive. What a game, dude. What a game. If he leaves the warlord and the werewolf alive for this turn, then I wouldn't say guarantee, but it'll be much easier for me to win. If he takes out both of them, then it's going to be a little bit difficult to win. Let's see what he does. He's going for the warlord. Never mind, he's going after the banshee. This could take out the werewolf as well. Yep, he did take out the werewolf. I need the warlord to get the buff. I really need him to get the buff. No, only the Banshee gets the buff. We need to push the Shaman towards the Banshee. That's the only way we can make a comeback from here. There we go. We got it. All right, decent damage right there. But of course, still anyone's game here. I just need to somehow win. He will take out the Warlord right now, and the Banshee will get enchanted, so I will be dealing less damage. He might actually not. There you go. He needs to be careful. If he doesn't take out the Warlord, then we'll have a huge chance of winning. He does. Well played. We only have 77 health. Well played. I don't think we're winning here now. He will need a double hit. We need 4 hits, sadly. We need 4 hits. I don't think we're getting it. So we just do this. Bada boom. And he can easily just double hit me right there. Shall I probably try to get a double hit some other way? But unfortunately, that is going to be our second loss. Yeah, our second loss. It seems like I'm cursed. I might lose the next one. I'm really hoping that we don't, because, like I said, whenever I'm cursed, I lose 3 in a row. So hopefully this next one is not a loss, or else I'm just going to be upset. Let's continue on. Alright, guys. I need to win here, and I'll be happy. His deck looks basic. It looks basic. But hey, basic can still win here. Let's see if we can make the Yeti hit the Goblin and the Paladin, and then the ability will hit the Archer. Nah, we missed. We missed. We burned some heroes, but we missed. I really tried to hit the Archer. He's probably going to heal up the Goblin, I'm assuming, get the wall bounce off, and then deal damage. He's going to heal up the Archer and then hit the Warlord and the Yeti. Well played. Alright, let's see who gets the buff here. Warlord gets the buff, which is actually pretty good. We can hit the Paladin and the Goblin, burn the heroes. Well, except the Paladin, but everyone else will get burnt. The Archer's not getting burnt, I just realized it. Alright, so Archer does go next. He cannot do too much here, thankfully. Going after the Banshee with a double hit. Actually hits the werewolf. That will activate her ability, ladies and gentlemen. Warlord gets the buff, though. We should be able to deal damage here to the Mice Bandit. Do that. Bada boom. No way. I was hoping that the ability was going to hit somebody. The Yeti's ability, not the Warlord. Not what I was hoping for. It was still decent damage to the Mice Bandit, but I was actually hoping to take him out. Or make the Yeti actually hit somebody else. Banshee and the Warlord gets it right there. The Werewolf also gets it by the Archer's ability. Well played. This will take out the Goblin and hit the Paladin towards the Werewolf. Pretty good damage. Oh, we didn't even hit the Paladin towards the Werewolf. The Banshee actually got a double hit on them. That was actually even more damage. All right. Mice Bandit goes next. He might actually take out the Warlord here with a double hit. He actually did not get a double hit. That's actually very weird. He failed to get the double hit. Warlord gets the buff. Take out the Paladin here. This should actually take out the Mice Bandit as well. Oh, we actually hit the Archer instead. But we are going to burn both of them. It's a 2v4 here. They're both basically just one hit away from death. The Mice Bandit guaranteed. The Archer, not yet. But they're getting very weak. He is going after the Werewolf. The Banshee dies? I mean, that's fine that the Banshee died because, I mean, the Banshee did her thing, buffing up my heroes. Alright, so this will take out the Mice Bandit. The Mice Bandit is actually pretty dangerous. And only the Archer is left alive. I don't expect her to do crazy amount of damage to actually take out everyone. Even though she shoots arrows, I don't see any way for him to win here. Let's see. We shall find out. That was very close. Thankfully, the Warlord did not get hit, but that was dangerously close, dude. I did not expect any of that to happen. The Warlord thankfully was just out of the way to not get taken out like she just did with the Yeti and the Werewolf. That was an insanely close match right there, but we got the victory. Let's continue on. All right, guys, 5 wins here. A defensive buff deck with some healers. Let's see if we can win here. He is probably just going to push the Blacksmith towards the Rocketeer. That will buff up both of the heroes. Oh, he's just going for the straight buff right there. Rocketeer already has 3 rockets, which is unfortunate. We might be able to use the Yeti's ability here. Let's see. Yeti does get the buff. Wait a second. Will the Yeti be able to use his ability if we do this? On to the Pirate. Pirate is still alive. No way, dude. The Pirate stayed alive. That's crazy, man. We could have taken out the Pirate in 1 turn, but now he's going to buff up the Rocketeer with 5 rockets. We need to push some of my heroes out of the way, or they're just going to be taking a lot of damage. Werewolf gets the buff. Push the Werewolf out of the way. Let's do that. There you go. Alright, so... Oh, no. The Banshee and the Warlord are together. No, that's gonna be unfortunate. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of damage. Yeah, he might actually take out the Banshee if she gets pushed towards the Frog Mystic. Yep. Without buffing up the Yeti, which is unfortunate. Alright. Yeah, we're not playing too well, obviously. Let's get a double hit on the Frog Mystic. Hopefully this will hit the Pirate. Push it towards the Werewolf. We did take out the Pirate. Also hitting the Blacksmith. That was pretty good. Alright, Blacksmith goes next. He could buff up the Frog Mystic so that he can tank some damage. But he could buff up the Rocketeer here, which he will. Actually hits the Werewolf. That will activate the Werewolf's ability, giving me a huge chance of, making a comeback right now. Sadly, the Werewolf does not get the buff. We keep missing heroes to get the buff right here. Can we double hit the Frog Mystic somehow? Not even a double hit. We just took both the Blacksmith and the Frog Mystic. What? Now we just gotta worry about is the Rocketeer, which we should be able to win here. A lonely Rocketeer against 3 heroes. We should be able to win here. Lots of damage to the Yeti, but we're still fine. Werewolf gets the buff. We're getting very unlucky in buffing up the correct buffing up the correct heroes, you know? So that's only 78 damage right there. We're not getting lucky. Alright, Rocketeer is going to hit the Werewolf and the Warlord. He's playing very well. He's actually hitting multiple heroes. Yeti gets the buff. Push it towards the Yeti to get the damage off. Are you kidding me? We missed? It actually hugged the wall. Dude, this is unfortunate. We are not playing well. I don't think we're losing here, but I needed that damage to guarantee the win. But now this is actually still anyone's game. 58 damage. We're not doing well. He should focus on the Yeti because, the werewolf is not getting the buff, obviously. He is going to hit the werewolf, though. Okay. We might actually lose here. Can we push the Rocketeer towards his team? Yes, we did. So that's 70 damage. He can actually one-shot the werewolf. He does need to be careful because if he body hits... Never mind, he's going after the werewolf. Okay. So, I mean, the Yeti got left alone, which is fine. I mean, I don't think a double hit's going to do too much. I mean, we can still potentially double hit by doing it like this. Pushing it towards his team. There's the double hit. Ooh, let's go. We got the victory right there. Got a little bit nervous, not gonna lie. Got a little bit nervous, but we got lucky. I'm not gonna lie, we actually got pretty lucky right there. So 6 wins right there, very happy. Let's continue on. All right, 6 wins. We're halfway there through the challenge, but can we actually get 6 more wins without losing 1 time? We'll find out. The Werewolf's ability will automatically get activated here, which is huge. So that's actually huge. I'm just going to hope that the werewolf gets the buff here. No, sadly not. Sadly, no. We're pretty uncomfortable here. Yeah, we're kind of uncomfortable. We really can't do much here. Hit the werewolf, and then we'll hit the Johnson. Hopefully the Yeti hits somebody else. Oh, yes. The Yeti's ability did not hit anyone. But we did deal massive damage to his Jossum. Like, the Jossum is actually about to die. He's going for the Yeti. Okay. Yeti. Potentially the werewolf as well with the goblin, not the Jossum. The Jossum will hit if they don't get moved. He pushes the Jossum out of the way. Hits the Banshee instead. I mean, should we just hit both these guys? We should be able to hit both of them, yes? Oh, that's good. Lots of damage to the Cleric and the Catamancer. That was very good. I mean, I could have taken out the Jossum, but that was very, very good. He's going after the Yeti. The Yeti might actually die here. Yep, the Yeti dies. Well played. And pushes the Warlord towards the wall, dealing that extra damage. Very well played. Hopefully, we can still win here. This will take out the Catamancer. This should push the Jossum towards the Werewolf. Yes, it did. Okay, nice little double kill right there. Nice little double kill action. Alright, so Goblin goes next. Not much he can do here. He could push the Warlord towards the cat. That will deal decent damage. Yes, he did just do that, actually. So well played. Werewolf gets the buff. I mean, just push the Cleric towards the Werewolf, I guess. We didn't even push it towards the Werewolf. The Banshee was the one that hit the Cleric right there. Actually taking out the Cleric. So only the Goblin is left alive. I mean, sure, he can deal massive damage doing wall bounces, but should not take out everyone in one turn. Takes out the Warlord. I won't be able to buff him up, and the Werewolf's ability is not activated yet, so I won't be able to deal that insane damage that I'm looking for. Regardless, we're going to deal a nice little double hit right there for 96 damage. We'll take it. All right, Goblin goes next. Is he gonna go after the Banshee with a double hit? Never mind. He did get a double hit, but he actually hits the wall multiple times before hitting the Banshee a second time, which actually takes out the Banshee. So well played. Can we get a double hit right here? There you go. Nice little double hit. We need a double hit to take her out. To take him out, I mean. But he will activate the Werewolf's ability, meaning that I can now take him out in one shot. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be another good game. Let's freaking go, dude. All right. Even though we lost twice in a row, We're actually not making a comeback here. We just won 3 in a row. We need 5 more wins to complete the challenge. It is going to be very tough to get there, but it is doable. Let's continue on. Alright, guys. 7 wins, 2 losses. We just need 5 more wins. Can we win against a striker paired up with the farmer and the Jossum? That is going to be very, very tough. We'll go after the striker there. Nice little triple hit on the striker. That was a very good triple hit right there. Warlord gets the buff. Thankfully, not much he can do there. He might go after the Banshee, and since the striker will hit the Banshee, I actually not quite what I was expecting, but okay. I mean, I want to take out his striker, so let's just do that. Take out the striker. Also hitting, we just did damage to the werewolf, or not the werewolf, the Jossum as well. We took out the striker. We don't need to worry about his ability. Perfect. Farmer gets the buff though. Lots of damage. He's going after my warlord, or the Yeti. Never mind. He's going after. Never mind. He's going to hit both of them. Misses the warlord actually. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeti gets the buff. Not much I can do there. I guess we just hit the farmer right here. Hit the warlord as well. We missed the warlord. We just burnt the warlord for 69 damage, but we did not double hit the farmer. Jossum gets the buff. The Jossum is actually going to take out the Banshee if he just leaves him alone. Yep, there it is. So he just takes out the Banshee right there. So, unfortunately, we lost the Banshee before buffing up the Yeti, which, of course, we keep missing. But, yeah, not much I can do there. Just do that play. Decent damage to the farmer and the warlord right there. That was pretty good damage. Jossum gets the buff. Let's see if we can survive here. We should. We should. He will activate the world's ability right now, which is huge for me. That's huge. Warlord gets the buff. Can we just do this? Hit the Jossum and the farmer. Also did damage to the warlord. Okay, so decent damage to everyone. Now my werewolf goes next. This is where we can double hit someone to death. Takes out the warlord though. Okay, okay. Actually, look at this. We can double hit the warlord, make the Yeti hit the warlord and the farmer here. This should be pretty good damage, right? Yeah, that was very good damage. Plus a burn. Plus a burn on the Jossum right there. Technically still anyone's game, but it is going to be very difficult to win against my werewolf. But he is going to focus on my werewolf right now. He actually takes out the Jossum, so we have to win now with this werewolf. And I think we got it. We just gotta do it like this. There we go. Alright, so the Jossum has one more chance. He can actually still win. He needs to hit me 4 times though. Or hit me a couple of times and burn me. Let's see. That should be a double hit, right? Nice little double hit. And thankfully, he did not get close enough to deal extra damage to me. So that is going to be, yet again, another good game. That is 8 wins, ladies and gentlemen. Got very nervous about that striker, so we just took him out immediately. And honestly, I think that was the correct play because, well, we won. We won because the striker was not in play. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue on. Alright, guys. 8 wins. Just 4 more to go against this Wombo combo in an open arena. This is where my werewolf might not even do anything. We'll see. We'll push the warlord to deal damage to the Thunder Paws. Sadly, we did not hit the Ragnar, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to use the werewolf's ability here at all, because all he's just going to do is go for these ability buffs and whatnot, or ability damage, I should say. Yeti gets the buff, which is actually huge. But let's see if we can hit the Ragnar, and hopefully the Yeti's ability will hit the Thunder Paws. Yes! Took out the Thunder Paws! Whoa! Even though the werewolf might not even use her ability, we just destroyed his Thunder Paws. Let's freaking go, dude. He's probably going to use the Ragnar's ability again. That will hit the Yeti this time. Yep, it does. Actually hits the werewolf. Wait a second. He actually made contact with the werewolf, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have to... Since the Banshee is buff, we're gonna have to do this. And we should be able to hit the Ragnar towards the werewolf, please. Yes! Took out the Ragnar. Alright. His biggest mistake was activating the werewolf's ability right there. Plus, the amazing play that I did to take out the Thunder Paws definitely helped me have a chance of winning. This is still anyone's game. He can still win here. He is going to take out the werewolf. The werewolf just died, unfortunately. But let's see if the Yeti gets the buff. If the Yeti gets the buff, this will be a huge play. Yes. I just need to hit the Yeti towards the gargoyle, and there we go. Nice. We just took out the gargoyle. Only the Spellwing is left alive. He can only just hit or heal up once with the echo. He is going to use it for damage, and that's it. All right, so let's see who gets the buff here. Warlord gets the buff. Okay. I mean, there really isn't much I can do here. Just push the Spellwing towards the Banshee. Nice little 130 damage, more or less. All right, so yeah, the Spellwing is not going to be able to do too much. He's going to try to double hit the Warlord. Nice little 122 damage. We're actually blocked here. Very well played. We're blocked. There really isn't much I can do here. We're going to have to do this these wall bounces to hit him. So there you go. No way we missed it. He just needed one more hit. I mean, he can one-shot the Warlord and the Yeti. And yep, there it is. That is going to be, yet again, another good game. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be our 9th win. We just need 3 more wins. Can we get there? Ooh, we're doing so well. I don't know. We might be able to get there, ladies and gentlemen. So very happy with the run. I'm super happy with how far we have gone, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue on. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Can we win here against Warlord? Ooh, not sure about this one. The werewolf gets, the Warlord gets the buff. Thankfully, it's a werewolf's turn. He is going to use the Warlord for damage, though. 69 damage, that's fine. Let's see if the Warlord or the Yeti gets the buff here. The Warlord gets the buff, so we can just push the Warlord towards my Warlord. And if the Yeti actually hits somebody else, we can use the Yeti's ability right there. On to the Werewolf, which, I mean, we activated her ability, but we do need to deal damage somehow, so I guess that was necessary. Slime gets the buff. He is going to slow down the Yeti, which is actually very unfortunate. I need the Yeti sped up. And we are going to speed him up if we just keep him there. Banshee gets the buff. There really isn't much I can do here. Just hit the werewolf towards my Warlord, I guess. No, towards the Banshee though. Nice little double hit, and that will speed up my Yeti once again. Now the Yeti is dangerous again, so that's great. His slime gets the buff. He really can't do much there. The Banshee takes a lot of damage, but we're still okay. Warlord gets the buff. Let's actually focus on dealing damage to his Warlord. And the Priest, okay. So there you go. The Werewolf and the Priest took a little bit of damage right there. Warlord gets the buff, but the Slime does go next. He is going to take on my Banshee, it seems like. They're both, though. Okay, so the Banshee is still alive and the Warlord as well. Oof. I mean, there really isn't much I can do here, sadly. Yeah, there really isn't much I can do here. Can we just do this? We just took out the Werewolf. I got so lucky taking out the Werewolf, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I mean, if we can take out this Warlord, it would be awesome. But with my Banshee very weak, the Yeti is kind of low health as well. Yeah, look at that. He just took out the Banshee. I mean, the good thing is that my Yeti does have the speed buff, which I can still use to deal massive damage. But let's see. We shall see, ladies and gentlemen. Can we just push the Warlord towards my Warlord? There we go. Plus, the Slime took major damage. Let's go, dude. It is going to be very difficult for him since my Werewolf is at full health. Did not get hit once just yet. Oh, sorry about that. One of the cats is just walking around. The tail just got into the camera. All right. Honestly, just try to take out his Slime, and then the Priest won't be able to do anything. There we go. Alright, so the Priest won't be able to do anything. This should be a good game, ladies and gentlemen. This should be our 10th win. Alright. Come on, guys. This should be a good game right here. I mean, you don't need to activate the Werewolf's ability. We should win here, especially with the Warlord or the Werewolf getting some, damage buff here, wherever it is. The Warlord gets the buff. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get the double hit, but we'll try, or even push it towards the... We actually got the double hit with the Warlord. That's actually pretty good. All right, ladies and gentlemen. He decided to surrender, so that's going to be 10 wins. We just need 2 more. 2 more wins, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, This third loss that you see right there, I did not play at all. So as soon as I finished the 10th match, the for whatever reason the game servers just went down. I mean, I was still trying to look for a match. I didn't know it was down, but I kept getting error signals or messages and whatnot. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll wait until the game fixes itself, right? So I went back into the game, and as you can see, as I was looking for a match, apparently somebody played me, and I had no chance of winning because I wasn't playing at all, giving me this loss, unfortunately. So, I mean, we'll claim this reward, and I'm going to show you if there is a replay of the match because, as you see, I didn't play at all. Apparently, I faced Kaki, the #1 player in the world. I faced him, and I cannot even check the replays. Like the match didn't happen, but for whatever reason, it gave me the third and final loss, which is so unfortunate, ladies and gentlemen. But what am I supposed to do, right? I could have gone to 12-1 easily, and of course, this mistake that the Smashing Four did cost me the match, cost me the game, cost me the run. Unfortunately, that is going to be the end of the run. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more Smashing 4 videos. What an unfortunate loss that I even play. Yeah, whatever. What can you do, right? So if you guys have any other recommendations that you want to see, just let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see what I do for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thanks again for the continued support. I will see you next one. Take care.